Okay, so we've learned how to make a full G chord, a full C chord, and a full D chord. You can play a million songs with those three chords. And those three chords are major chords, by the way. Major chords are your happier sounding chords. Now we're going to introduce some minor chords, and minor chords have a little sadder sound to them. So major chords, you can have a happy, upbeat sounding song. Now here's a minor chord, just so you can, or a couple minor chords, so you can hear the difference. And part of it is I'm picking it apart, but even if I'm strumming, you can hear it's a little sadder sounding. So that's not to say that any song that has a minor chord in it is a sad song. That's not true at all. In fact, most songs are made up of majors and minors. You mix them together to give the song some interesting chord arrangements. So let's take a look at how to make an E minor chord, which is a very common chord. The nice thing about this chord is it's actually one of the easiest chords you'll learn to make for two reasons. One, you're only using 2 fingers, and 2, you actually get to use all 6 strings, so you're not trying to worry about avoiding one. It's funny because when you have a chord that you're trying to avoid a string, like the C chord, you can only play these 5. It's actually kind of difficult in the beginning to not play a string, because it's easier just to, your hand doesn't have to think about avoiding something. So anyway, the E minor chord, you get to use all 6 strings, and what you do is, it's pretty simple. It's going to happen here on the 2nd fret. You start with your pointer finger, and you push down on the 5th string, 2nd fret, like that, and then you take your middle finger and you push it down on the 4th string, 2nd fret, like that. So that's it. That's the E minor chord. And what it'll sound like when you strum all 6 strings is very powerful chord. You can see, I'll just change the angle here. One thing to point out, and maybe you've noticed this already, I've been preaching up to this point about how your fingers have to be as close to the fret as possible. And that's true. You're not going to get it 100% of the time, though. There's going to be times where you're cramming a lot of fingers into a small space, and your finger's just going to naturally kind of be pushed away from the fret a little bit. You can see in the E minor chord, my first finger here is actually about halfway back on, between this fret and this fret. And obviously the rule of thumb is to get it as close as possible, but you can see that that would be a little awkward if my hand would be, it just wouldn't work. So anyway, what we do is we get it, we want our hand to be natural, comfortable and kind of vertical with the floor like this. And when we push down, we're pushing down. My middle finger is pretty close to the fret, but my first finger is about halfway back, but that's okay. You're not going to get it right 100% of the time, like I said, but you'll still be able to push down on it and create that nice, powerful E minor chord. So just make sure that the low string, the low E string, or the 6th string, rings out. So make sure that this finger isn't touching it in any way. And then make sure, obviously, the next one to pay attention to is the D string, or the 3rd string. I'm sorry, the 4th string. Make sure that it's ringing out nice and clear too. The rest should take care of themselves. So that is the E minor chord in open position.